Yes, it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand, but I still need love, cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand? Won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Why am I so emotional? No, it's not a good look, gain some self-control. Deep down I know this never works. You can lay with me so it doesn't hurt. Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. Darling, stay with me. Oh, oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. But darling, stay with me. But darling, stay with me. Hi guys, this is Ian, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to sing and play the song Stay With Me by Sam Smith. Alright, now in today's tutorial we've got quite a few things to cover. Now, along with some simple chords and a simple strumming pattern, which I'm going to give you if let's say you just want to play through the song, I'm also going to be teaching you a bit of fingerstyle, a bit of plucking, and also a bit of guitar percussion as well in this tutorial. So if you watch the demonstration which I did earlier, I'm going to basically step you through each of those things and show you how it's done. Alright, and once you can do it, what you can do is you can go back and follow along with the playthrough to practice what you've learned and to see whether you can sort of follow along. Alright, so so with that, the first thing we'll start off with are the chords for this song. Alright, now for this tutorial you're going to be using 3 main chords and 1 optional chord. Alright, so the 3 main chords which you're going to be using in today's tutorial are A minor, F major, C major, and the 4th optional chord, C/B. Alright, so this chord is played usually at the end of the progression where you've played A minor, F, C. You can follow it with C/B just before you restart the progression. Okay, and this usually the times when I would usually use this specific chord is say at the end or like during the chorus where it goes, love is clear to see, but darling, see, so but darling, C/B, A minor, stay with me. Alright, so that's where you can use that optional chord. Also, another thing to note, I know some of you really hate F major, some of you hate this one more, the bar chord version. So if you're struggling with playing F major in this way, what you can play instead is F7. And this is what I've been playing in the playthrough as well. So basically you're just pressing, instead of, see your index finger, instead of barring the two strings, you're just pressing the second string and you're releasing the bottom string. And you can play that instead throughout the whole song instead of F major. Okay, so that's for those of you who really don't like the F major chord. And yeah, alright, so anyway, now those are the chords which you're going to be using in this song. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the strumming pattern. Alright, now so for this song, the basic strumming pattern which you can use if, let's say, you don't want to do anything else, goes like this. Basically you're just playing down, 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 up. Okay, and the way that would sound if you're playing it in the song would be like this. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. I still need love cause I'm just a man. Alright, so that's what it would sound like with the basic strumming pattern. And if you don't want to do anything else, that's the only thing that you can do, and you can use that for the entire song. Okay, so that's the basic strumming pattern, and I wanted to talk about it first because it's important to know the basic rhythm of the song before you learn anything else like percussion or even the plucking patterns. All right, so that's the strumming pattern. The next thing I'm going to talk about now is going to be the picking pattern, the plucking pattern. All right, which I was using in the first verse of the song. Alright, so here I'm actually talking about the plucking which I use in the first verse, where I'm just playing. Alright, for the full fingerstyle lesson, I'm going to do that later on in the tutorial because that's going to require just a little bit more time to explain. So for now, I'm going to be talking about how you play the verse section, where you're just playing single down strums. Okay, so for the for this I'm playing this in the first verse because I feel like before you actually pick up into the song, you sort of just want to sort of move into it quietly, and then later on you transition into something which is more catchy, so that the dynamic actually builds as you go into the song. All right, so what I'm actually doing here, because in the verse, well actually throughout the whole song, the progression basically follows A minor, F, C, C. A minor, F, C, C. That's the progression throughout the whole song. Except when you're using the C/B chord, alright? So the C/B chord can actually be used to replace the last C chord in the progression. And it can be used at any time during the song, really, if you want to. But I think it's probably best used during the chorus for added emphasis when you're saying certain lines. Okay, so anyway, so you have 4 chords, and for each chord you're doing one down strum. So you're playing like A minor, then F, then C, and for the last chord what you're playing is you're playing this plucking pattern where you're just playing 4, 3, 2, 3 with your hand in the C major chord position. Okay, so it's A minor, F, C, and then 4, 3, 2, 3, A minor, F, C, 4, 3, 2, 3. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. 4, 3, 2, 3, but I still need love cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand? So won't you stay with me? Alright, so that's basically how it goes. That simple down strum followed by the plucking. Alright, so for the plucking pattern which you can use throughout the entire song, what I'll do is I'll just quickly demonstrate it using the verse and the chorus so you can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll explain how it's actually played. Okay, so starting on A minor, you're going to be playing Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand, but I still need love, cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go with plan. I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand? Won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see, but darling, stay with me. Alright, so that's how the plucking pattern goes. And you might have noticed that in the chorus I changed it a bit, where instead of playing A minor, F, C, C, I was actually playing A minor, F, C, C/B. Okay, so that's what I mean by it actually sounds better when you use it in the chorus, because it has added emphasis after each C. Okay, so use that. If not, you can still follow the exact same plucking pattern. You're still plucking the same strings. Okay, so the plucking pattern goes like this. For A minor, what you're playing is so your left hand is just holding the main chord, and what you're playing with your plucking hand is you're playing 5, 4, 3, 2 on A minor. So it's just going, and then you're transitioning to F, and what you're playing is 4, 3, 2, 3. Okay, so again it's 4, 3, 2, 3. And then when you go to C, you're playing 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you're repeating that again for the next, for C again, if you're playing C again. If not, if you're transitioning to C/B, you're still playing the same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so again, A minor is just 5, 4, 3, 2, F, 4, 3, 2, 3, then C, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then C/B, 5, 4, 3, 2, and repeat. Okay, and that is basically the plucking pattern, which you can use for the entire song, like literally. Okay, so alright, so I've covered the plucking pattern. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is the percussion, which you can use in the song. Alright, now in order to do the percussion rhythm, we actually need to sort of recap the basic strumming pattern. Now the basic strumming pattern goes like this. You're playing down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so it's, guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. Alright, so that's the basic strumming pattern. So if you want to do the percussion, all you're doing is you're replacing the second strum with a beat. So you're playing, guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. So yeah, and that's basically it. You're just replacing the second beat with a bump. Alright, but what I'll do is I'll step you through it so slowly, so you can actually see what's happening close up when you're actually doing the percussion pattern. Okay, so in the verse, what you're doing is you're doing a down strum. Let's say starting on A minor, you do a down strum on the first chord, then you do a bump, then you do a down up on the same chord, and then you change chord and you do a down strum, bump, down, up, and then you change chord again, down strum, bump, down, up, and then from here, if you continue play C, you just play C again, or you transition to C/B, and then bump, down, up, and then change chord again back to A minor, down. Okay, and that's the whole progression. All right, so that is how I don't want to say the harder, that's how the standard percussion pattern goes. You can actually simplify it more, where you're just playing a down strum followed by a bump, like a down strum on the chord followed by a bump, and then you transition chord with another down strum and a bump, and then you transition chord and bump, and transition chord and bump. That's it. that's a simpler way to actually do the percussion, and the way that would sound would be like this. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. I still need love cause I'm just a man. Alright, and in the chorus it would sound like this. Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Alright, so that's what it would sound like if you're just doing the simple single beats. But going back to the standard percussion rhythm, now the way I play it's actually a bit different. I don't just play down, bump, down, up, and then transition chord and down again. I do that for most of the progression, but during the last two chords when I'm playing C, C, or C to C/B, I change the rhythm a little bit so that it just makes the progression sound less monotonous. It breaks it up a bit to let you know that the end of the progression has been reached and you're restarting it again. And what I'm actually doing is I instead of playing down, bump, down, up, and then down on the next chord, I'm playing down, bump, up. Then I'm doing an up strum instead of a down strum. I'm going up, up, down. So I'm going down, bump, up, down, bump. Okay, so instead of down, up, I'm doing up, up. Alright, and what I'll do is I'll actually demonstrate to you so that you can hear the difference between when you actually use the up strum versus just using the down up strum. Alright, now if I were to use the normal down up stroke in the progression, this is what it would sound like, say in the chorus. Pay attention to the last two chords when I'm playing C, the last two C's, because that's when that sort of percussion is happening. So this is what it sounds like, just normal, doing the same thing throughout everything. Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Okay, so that's with the down up stroke. It sounds okay, but if you're going to use the up stroke at the end, it sounds like this. Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. Darling, stay with me. Alright, so if you compare those two different ways of doing the percussion, you should be able to notice that the second version is a bit more dynamic. It sounds like there's a little bit more going on there rather than just do boom, do boom, as in the first percussion rhythm. Okay, so that's why I prefer to use the second one. It just builds the dynamic better as you go through each line in the chorus and the verses. All right, so but also just another note, sometimes when you're doing it, it can feel like if you're singing the song pretty fast, you're doing the up, down, bump, down, up, and then transitioning to the next chord, it can be a bit too much. Sometimes it feels a bit too many things packed into a short time frame. So instead of actually doing the whole up, down, bump, down, up, transition to A minor, you can just play down, bump, up, down, bump, and then just hang around and wait for the chord transition and just do the down strum. Okay, so just go down, bump, up, down, bump. Oh, sorry, just go down, bump, up, down, bump, A minor, rather than going down, bump, up, down, bump, down, up, A minor. Okay, so you can do that instead, and it should flow better if you do that. Okay, Alright, so that's pretty much it for the percussion. So I think I've covered most of the parts of the song. So what I'll actually cover now is I'm going to explain the finger picking pattern, which I was doing at the start of the song. Just something, it's completely optional, but it's something which I feel you can do just to sort of change it up a bit if, let's say, you're going to cover this thing acoustically, or if you're just playing it acoustically. All right, so what I'll do now is I'll explain how the finger picking is done. I'll try and do it as quickly as possible, and then we will wrap up this tutorial. Alright, now for the finger picking, basically if I wasn't playing the finger picking in the intro, all I'd be playing would be A minor, F, C, C, A minor, F, C, C, alright, which is basically the progression you play throughout the whole song. So the finger picking, and I just want you to keep this in mind, the finger picking is played around these chords. It's played around the A minor, the F major, and the C chords. Alright, so that is just something you need to sort of keep in mind, and by doing that it will actually make it easier to actually play this. So all I'm doing is I'm actually just sort of plucking out the melody while I'm playing around these chords. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll step you through that as quickly as possible right now. Alright, so for the first loop of A minor, F, and C, all I'm playing is this. Okay, so that's what I'm playing for the first loop, and this is how it breaks down. Okay, so starting on with your hand in the A minor chord position, what you're playing is you're playing fifth, then you're playing second, then you're playing first, and then you put your pinky finger down on the third fret. So it's fifth, second, first, pinky finger down on third fret, and from here you play the fifth again, and after you've played the fifth, you're transitioning your fingers into this position where your index finger is on the third fret fourth string and your pinky finger is on the here, right? So fifth fret first string, and you're plucking both strings, so you're plucking fourth and first, and from here you're gonna put your index finger down on the third fret first string, leaving this here, and you're gonna pluck fourth and first again, and then you're gonna transition into the C major chord position, and you're going to pluck the fifth string and 3, 2, 1. Okay, and from here you follow this up with from 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, second, then you hammer down your pinky on the third fret second string, and then you play the first string again. So it's like this. All together it goes. Okay, again, one more time. All, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, second. When you play second, you hammer down, and then first. Alright, so that's the whole of the first progression of A minor, F, C, and C. For the next loop of the progression, what you're going to be playing is actually a lot simpler than the first one. So from where you are actually playing, okay, you transition to A minor and you're playing fifth, and then you're plucking 3, 2, 1 at the same time. Boom, stay. Then you transition to the F major chord, or you could just play F7, and you pluck 4, 3, 2 at the same time. So it's from here, stay with, and then you're playing C. So you're playing 5, 3, and 2, me, and from here you follow up immediately with alright, so all together it sounds like this. And what you're doing here is you're actually just plucking down the whole chord. So after you play fifth, third, and second, you're playing fourth, third, second, first, second, and then you go back to first, and you put your pinky finger down on the third fret first string. So all together it's So that's the second loop of the progression, where it just goes. And so that's 2, and you still have 2 more loops to go. All right. For the third loop, what you're going to be playing is this. Okay, so to break that down, basically the first thing you're playing after the previous loop where you're playing. Okay, so this is the start of the third loop. So you're plucking 5th string and 1st string, and your pinky is on the 5th fret of the 1st string. And then you're moving to 7th and you're plucking the 1st string, and then you're moving the pinky back to 5th and you're putting your index finger on the 3rd fret 4th string, and then you're putting your index finger on the 3rd fret 1st string, and then you're moving here to the C major chord position and you're plucking 5th 3 2 1. Okay, so after you've plucked that, you're gonna play 4 3 2 1 3. Then you're gonna play 2nd. Then you're gonna put your pinky finger down onto the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then from here you transition into the last progression. Okay, so that's how this one goes. And for the final loop, all you're playing is, it sounds like this. And you can add a, if you want to, you can just add that, just to sort of keep it going before you transition into the first verse. Alright, but anyway, to break it down, basically what you're playing is starting on A minor. After the previous loop, you're playing 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, just plucking it all together, and then you're changing chord to F and you're playing 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then you're transitioning to C and you're playing 5th, 3rd, 2nd. And when you do this, you can hammer your pinky down onto the 2nd string 3rd fret to get the sound. Stay with me. Okay, and that's it. That's pretty much it for the last loop of before you enter the verse. So if I were to enter the verse, the way I would play it would be like this. Stay with me. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. Okay, so you can either just play me, and then guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. Or you, if you want to keep it going, you play me. Then you can play 4 3 2 1 4 3 2 1, and then A minor. Okay, so that's another thing you can do. And then 4 3. Your pinky finger is not down, by the way. It just hammers down and comes back up. 4 3 2 1, then A minor. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one night stand. Alright, and that's it. That's all it is for the fingerstyle, which I played in the intro. It's pretty straightforward. So hopefully that was clear enough for you to follow. And with that, I think we've covered all the sections for this tutorial. Alright, just to wrap things up, I just want to say thanks again for watching. I hope everything in this tutorial was clear. I do realize that it is quite different from the tutorials which I normally do, but the reason why I've changed the format is because I feel like you guys are a lot more capable than I sometimes give you credit for. I know that you're beginners, but at the same time I know that there are those of you who prefer to pluck or prefer fingerstyle or enjoy the challenge of trying to learn a song, even though some of the techniques are more difficult. Okay, so the purpose of these new this new tutorial format is to give you that opportunity to learn. And also I enjoy teaching different techniques and different things instead of just doing the basic strumming pattern all the time. Okay, so I hope that everything works out for you. Good luck with the practice. Refer to the playthrough so that you can get an example of how it all sounds when it's in the song. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me either by leaving a comment down in the video below, contacting me through the website, or just getting in touch with me on the Facebook page. Alright, so those are the 3 ways you can reach me. And also, if you haven't already, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you can stay updated to new videos as I post them. Okay, so with that, thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Good luck and have a good night.